It's raining again. Well, it is. All right, guys, listen carefully, all right? Tori here, Geelong-Flipper. Hey, guys, Tori, Geelong-Flipper here.
Geelong-Flipper.
Me, Tori.
Tori here.
I'm Tori.
Okay. No.
Tori here.
Tori here.
Geelong-Flipper.
How you doing? Hey there, guys, how you doing? Tori here, Geelong-Flipper. The Geelong-Flipper, the flipper of Geelong. The guy who sells stuff online to make his living, selling ethically. What a morning. 1, it's cold. 2, it's Geelong, not Queensland. 3, it's Geelong. 4, we've got to go to the offsite, get work done, because all we seem to do is work. Now, to those of you who are worried about the hours we put in, trust me, once we're settled in the QLD, which is still going to be about a month away with driving and preparation and other bits and pieces, I will take my foot off the gas just a little bit. I can assure you of that. Hope that you are all well. If I am a new face to you and you've just found me somehow through the YouTube algorithm, thank you so very much for sitting through everything. And this is a vlog. It's my life as selling full time and recently married last Thursday. The 30th of October, and just doing my best to make ends meet and get ready for a huge move with my beautiful wife. It's nice being able to say that, guys. You know, she's my world, she's my wife. All right, so today we have a lot of orders to pack from 3 fairly successful Whatnot shows. I'd like to thank everyone who showed up and purchased, because I know that some of you are viewers, some aren't, but most are. I'm very grateful, and I have a number of eBay orders to pack as well. And of course, we'll go through those together, and I'll tell you how much I paid for the stuff that sold and how much it sold for. Sometimes it's worth it, sometimes it's not, but it's important to keep feeding the beast. So we'll look at all that stuff together, figure it all out, and of course I'll have to get a coffee and I'll have to get a toasty, because them's rules. But I might sadly have to just try to time my stuff a bit better, that I either take lunch with me or I get home for lunch. Because of the nature of where we work at a Storage King. We've got a 4x6 metre, we call it the warehouse or the offsite, and but it's a smallish space, so sort of unless you're really prepared to do a full day in there, it's a smaller space to do that full day. But I do love it in there, and just getting stuff done. But when it's a rainy day, I have to shut the door because the rain will come in. We are a street, like laneway facing storage unit, so there is all that to take into consideration. Yeah, today I did weekly bundling, which I've never done before on Whatnot, so I don't know what that looks like. I think I just scoop everyone's orders together and just send it as one big bulk lot, I think. That's going to be interesting to see what the labels look like, because, you know, sometimes people buy 30 or 40 things off me during a stream. So it'll be interesting to see what their labels look like. The clock is really ticking, guys, now. For me, it's Alli's methodical. She wants a plan, whereas I'm a knee-jerk reactor, and I just want to start packing. But I'll pack stuff that we need, you know, as in not in a good way, in a bad way that we can't access it. We're also trying to work out how much of our eBay stores we take. on the trip that we've got an active rolling store. We've got a cage trailer that our friends Rhiannon and Lachlan helped us build and put the roof onto. To keep that secure for stock, I'll be able to basically bolt it all shut and lock it, and that's also going to be overnight accommodation for the cats as we drive our way up. We were going to airdrop them. The price was just prohibitive, a couple of $1,000, and then whatever it costs to keep them safely housed up in Mackay. So, well, they're going to be with us all the way up. It'll be okay. It will be okay. I say that with a grin, with a grimace, with a Christmas. Merry Christmas to everyone. About to call in, get my coffee. Need my coffee. But speaking of Rhiannon and Lachlan too, they're driving through Geelong today. And guys, at the moment, I'm crap for time. It's 10:12. I know Rhiannon said that you guys were doing a drive-through. It's funny, I'm talking to you in hindsight. You won't get this for days. But hopefully we can catch up near the offsite. I am so time poor that even if we do, it'll probably be just 10 minutes. And I feel terrible about that. eBay picked up, yes, oh my goodness me, up until yesterday, my weekly total was $47 on eBay. Just as well I'm not selling a $400 course, huh? It'd be how to trash yourself and break every rule that you give to other people. No, I don't give rules. I just tell you of my own experience. We've had, 2 major deaths in the family over the last couple of months, and so our focus has been on whatnot for social interaction, for enjoyment, and also for just making a quick buck, a quicker buck than you make on eBay in any case. Sometimes that can be a little bit, it's good and bad all at the same time, because you do make more money on eBay. But to know I can keep the bills paid, get the mortgage done, and still sort of grieve has been invaluable. So I'm grateful to whatnot for that. Whereas on eBay, yeah, I'd be making the money. I wouldn't have to do it so publicly, but it may take longer. I'm just going to order some food. Wow, I nearly lost my toasty then. The young lady's bracelet caught on the box they come in. So she's handing it, pulling it away, and I was like, oh! I mean, not that matter, they just have to make me another one, but still. Okay, can I? No, can't squawk past you. So yeah, things are very much afoot, busy, crazy on the yard. I really, there's so much I need to get done. It's tomorrow we're not doing a whatnot show, but we'll be packing from tonight. So we're doing a book show tonight. I like the kids' book shows. They're fun. I like the diecast shows. They're fun. I like the video game shows because generally they make us the most money. I don't like the clothing shows, but I know that you guys do. So that makes me happy, even as it makes me sad at the same time. They're the most strenuous shows. Standing around holding up bloody articles of clothing for 2 hours. Which will sound like an absolute sook, but 1, I'm not particularly fit. And 2, I'm 53. And 3, I'm not particularly fit. And 4, it's on a hard concrete floor in the offsite. I'm not standing in a carpeted spare room in a house. The place we're renting up in Mackay's got 2 bedrooms. But I'm still unsure as to what we're going to be using the second room for. We're like, oh, do we just put the offsite in the house? I don't know, because I'm messy. I mean, I'm even nervous about the fact that we will probably be doing the whatnot still from that spare room. But I just want to, as soon as the show's over, I want to offload the stuff into the garage. Yes, we'll have a garage. I'll float it into the garage or back into the van. I prefer to have the van empty more than it be full. I don't know the area really that we're moving into, other than, you know, it's Mackay and the weather's beautiful and we're right near the beach. But people like to look into the windows of vans and see if they're worth breaking into. So we don't necessarily want to give people the inclination to give us little unwanted visits at night. And I know we're going to have a wet season in Mackay too, but I just know it's not going to be like this. This is cold and wet. I don't care about the rain. I don't like being cold anymore. You know, I'll still sit down by the beach, let the rain wash me, chat to the Irriganji and the crocodiles, eat the neighbours' mangoes and avocados. Yeah, I'll still do all of that. Someone must have already opened. We've got a convoy. Got to put in my code though to deactivate the thing with the thing. Oh, please come through, Toralehihu. Through Toralehihu. That rhymed. Okay. So, driving around to the offsite, limited days left in this beautiful storage king, though we'll still be paying for it beyond our departure. I think from what we've talked about, we're going to head up, try to time it that we're pretty much there when the truck arrives, if we can do such a thing. That will be far better. So let's just get ourselves situated here, guys. I'm going to have my sandwich and then I better get in and get things set up. Alli said she's going to be about 10 to 15 minutes behind me. So let's get ready for the wife. All right? All right. Well, I almost wish I could have filmed that for you. I guess I could have. Because of the rain and because I didn't want to get any of the stock damp, I was using an umbrella and it was just like so slow and methodical. I'll tell you what though, I am glad that I had the umbrella because it let me get everything in here. I got a little bit wet, but the stock is perfectly okay, which is awesome. All right. So, stuff to pack, absolutely. Don't get me wrong, I love having the bubble wrap here, but where it is when we get to Mackay, I don't want it there. It doesn't work there. It covers half of my bench. So that is something that will need to be taken into consideration. As I said, because there's a lot of orders, I've got to make room. These big boxes, you can't see, but we've got these massive packing boxes. They're a little bit larger than the Aussie Post large. They're great, but unfolded, they come up to here on my chest and they're wider than my shoulders. It's a massive freaking box that I'm constantly having to move from location to location. It's a bit annoying. Okay, so let's get some stuff together now and try to make sense of some of this stuff. It's actually a period of time which I'm going to be working at too, the stuff that just needs to be donated or thrown out. There is stuff here that is busted, I've tripped over it or wrecked it by mistake, which is part and parcel of being here in a small space, in a very small space that we're trying to shrink little bits and pieces here. Box of cords and cables. Now, I'll just try to get the iPad up and running. Purely since I dropped it, it's not worked properly. Well, it has, but it really struggles. It struggles connecting to the Wi-Fi, which is on my phone. I've left the door open, so hopefully that'll help us a little bit. Okay, it found the hotspot. Wow, it's unusual. For some reason, it's been connecting to Alli's fine, but not mine. All right, we'll get rid of all that. I've got 7 eBay items to send, but for now, I'm going to have a quick look at Whatnot and try to work out what weekly bundling looks like. Okay, so needs label. It's saying that we've got overdue shipments. I don't know how. Oh, it's saying from the first die cast. That's weird. All right, well, guys, getting the stuff ready for Whatnot can take ages, so I'm going to switch the camera off, then I'm not bothering you guys, and I can get this stuff done, and then I'll come back as we're going along. All right, Legends, Captain's Log, Stardate update, Stardate update, Stardate. Okay, I'm knackered. It's past 1 o'clock. I've just finished doing all the Whatnot orders. I've still got to print some labels when I get home. It took about 2.5 hours because there were just multiple orders and trying to get the numbers right. I still know I made some mistakes, correctable ones, and there were a couple of minifigures missing. But let's face it, they've been from Geelong up past Toowoomba in Queensland, then back again to Geelong under trying circumstances. So I'm going to be a bit gentle to myself on that one. Just going to have some lunch now, and then I'll get back. Well, I'll start doing my eBay orders. Crazy stuff. All right, guys, lunch is done. Just cleaning up the table here, and then we'll get the items for eBay. 7 of it's 140 now. Don't know why I don't. You guys probably don't care what time it is, but I'm always reporting in, aren't I? Always reporting in. So straight up, first things first, I only just packed this away a little while ago, a little plushie here. Hopefully you'll be fairly readily available. Got a lot of stuff going on. Lids and other shenanigans. Now, it says I put it in here, so... Okay, it's a little Power Ranger plush. I got him recently. You guys saw it when I did it. So I think I paid a couple of bucks for him, if that. And he went for $16 plus shipping. In tub 34, there's a DVD that I sold. Let's move that back up here. It was a Halloween double pack. And this is one of the differences, guys, depending on whether or not you actually need the money at the time. This is where sometimes eBay may make more sense for your cash flow than what I do and how I do it. Because this DVD, whilst it wasn't expensive, I sold the same DVD on Whatnot. I only got a few bucks for it, right? Even though it was a double pack. I'll just try to find it and I'll show you. It's funny, in here I've got a Samsung Blu-ray player. Where are you? Where are you? There it is. I had it for ages. Oops. It hasn't moved, which is somewhat frustrating. just about to say I hope. Let's double check where I am on the camera when I'm down here. Oh well. Hope it covered it. I think I was bearing my butt. I wasn't doing it intentionally. It wasn't the whole butt either. It would have been side cheek. So this Halloween double pack, I think it went for about $7 on Whatnot. I had another one, paid about $1. And this one sold for $13 on eBay. But when we jump into it, you've got, let's have a look here. $5 worth of fees, 15. It works out roughly the same. It all depends on what you're selling. It's nuts, isn't it? Tub 55 might be a bastard to get to. 1, 2, but it's where it is. Just give me a second. I might just grab it that I'm not flustering around trying to get stuff over there and wasting your time. So these are Cabela's pants. They're underpant though, like a base layer it's called. Men's tall large, Polartec waffle thermal pants. And I did buy them a little while ago for a few bucks. They weren't overly expensive at the time, and I sold them for $69. Where are they going though? They're not going anywhere. What an idiot. I'm getting sick of this. This is, okay, I've got to put them back. Donald Trump, you suck. Sort out your tariff shit. It's not worth it. $69. I think I'm going to have to sign up for that Zonos thing. That's $69 I'm saying I don't want, that I do want. Yeah, that's rough. Bit pissed off about that. They were easy to find too. They were just down here. I have to revisit my business policies. But yeah, I can't do it. I don't want to do it. Let me just send Adam, I doubt you're a reviewer. No, you won't be. But I want to apologise. Hi there, my friend. I am so very sorry. I have to cancel this order due to the tariffs being imposed by your government. Full stop. Sadly, I cannot send anything to America at this time. Full stop. The systems they have in place are not reliable, and I would hate for this item to go missing or just be returned to me. Full stop. Kind regards, Tori. That's all I can do, really. Put it back in and say no. I hate that. I feel terrible. I like selling to America. I'll get them refunded immediately, though. And my credit card will take a bit of a hit because it goes into different accounts. Bugger. I'm sorry, mate. I don't like cancelling orders. Okay, in tub 25, we have got a Bunnings hat. Tub 20 of the 5. I'm going to have to start compressing the tubs too. Condensing. A Bunnings hat. Paid a couple of bucks for it. Got a couple of bucks for it. It's a Bunnings trade hat. I think I paid $2 for it and I got $16 on the sale plus shipping. So yeah, with that one being cancelled, it's only a couple of little items going now. Barely even enough to get excited about in terms of doing label printing, the label print song. That one I'm an idiot because I didn't even mark where I've listed it. So I'm going to have to find that off camera. Okay, this is an Ando book bundle. Tub 37. See, at the moment, I'm just moving stuff backwards and forwards. It's not effective. But what do you do? Over the next couple of weeks, I have to get stuff done, whether I like it or bloody not. I've got to get lids on tubs, move these guys down. I keep talking about it. I might even do it tomorrow on my day off. Just, it's sort of like work, but it's still a bit chill. Hopefully these Ando books are together. Highly unlikely, but there's 1, 2. These were one of those ones where I hadn't had any business and I just took a deal. I don't know if you guys do that ever. It's probably not the best way of doing things, but I just wanted to have something go through. Hope that makes sense. So yeah, I took a stupid deal on it. Is that one of them? Like the customer, I still made money, not much though. I'll tell you in a second once I get myself sorted here. Is that it? Have we got, how many books did they get? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10. 4, 5, 6, 7, 5 books. 5 Ando books for $17 because 1, I've got a sale at the moment. I'm trying to clear stock. So yeah, if you want to buy stuff a bit cheaper, I've got 25% off everything, I think, in the store. So yeah, if you've been eyeing off something, now would be the time. Let's have a look here. But so with the way my luck has been going lately, will the other book even be in here? All right. Give me a second. It doesn't look promising, but I'd rather just check and fumble around off camera for a second, guys. Sorry. Give me a moment. Okay, first things first, I'm an idiot. Secondly, I couldn't find, it's meant to be 5 books. I could only find 4 of them. And I thought to myself, oh, do I just cancel this? And I thought, oh, because I'm having a bit of a day. And it's like we've got a lot to do and not much time to do it in terms of this bloody move and getting everything sorted. Long story short, I thought a sale like this is probably for a kid. So I spoke to the customer, and it is Kirsty. I just double check then. She was so lovely. Kirsty, if you do happen to watch this, I don't think you'll see the right episode, but if you do, thank you for understanding. So yeah, I'm discounting them again. She's getting a ripper deal, but it does allow me to make sure I'm fulfilling an order as well. So yeah, thank you, mate. I appreciate it. I'm glad your little person's enjoying these books. Yeah, it's just a neat little bundle, and that was a good communication. I said at the start, I'm like, hi, I'm Tori. And there's a pause, and I said, I know I sound like a telemarketer, but I promise I'm not. I'm your eBay seller, selling you the Ando book. So that was good. Kirsty, thank you. It's weird because it's only a $17 sale. It's actually less now, but I feel like, you know, with everything that's been going on, which if you're a new viewer, you won't know, but you can always backpedal. I just got married. It's nice to be able to send it and not just cancel it, particularly because not only that, 2 seconds ago, I just cancelled an order to America. So that's cool. Thank you. And thank you for being so lovely about it. And I'll just try to shut up now. Just shut up, Tori. Talk too much. All right. I'm actually really, really chuffed about that. She was lovely. And as we all know, I love selling books, so it's like a double win. Okay, I feel better. There's only one other thing to pick now. Like I said, 2 actually. I've got to figure out when one of them was sold because I didn't do my job properly. Welcome to the Geelong-Flipper channel, where I show you how to do eBay poorly. Well, sometimes I do it really well. Okay, so the next one is In-Step women's navy high heel shoes in shoe bag. They're not really shoe bags anymore, but shoe tub L. Okay, I can see where I'm meant to be. Put your smashed iPad on the ground, mate. Good on you, good on you. And get the bites out of the way. kind of weird to have this somewhat operating space at the moment. I still haven't managed to sell this bike. I'm almost getting to the point. I'll just say, look, any fair offer, just come and get it. All right, instep. Pretty sure I've only got this one tub. Yeah, there's tubs here I can condense with absolutely no problems. So not all is as lost as it sometimes seems. Okay, instep shoes. And some tubs are just literally broken. I haven't had the chance to attend to them. Instep. Wow, Tori actually did it properly. Well done, mate. Well done. But I think coming out here tomorrow, treating it as not a work day, but just as a work day might be quite good for my mental health as well. You know, sometimes your brain gets a bit busy with the old tism. All right. Okay, so they're all done, and now it's just this last thing here. Give me a second. I've got to look it up, and it will be take up time. Okay, it is located. That was a lot quicker than what I thought. But the trick is, if you have something like, for example, I still screwed up in the listing for this thing, guys. And I was near Christmas and I was emotional because, like, mum. But yeah, this is season 4. I had it listed as season 7. It clearly shows it's season 4. All the photos show it's the correct one. Hope the customer looked at the photos because otherwise I've screwed up. They got it for $6. I mean, seriously. Hopefully they're not going to be too upset. And they go, oh, I read it. I didn't look at the pictures. Because this was just a solid loss, this one. But when you're missing stuff because you didn't put a tub location down, all you do is you go into... okay, I'll just see if I can cover. Hopefully I've covered the sales home. Don't know if you can see it, but it shows you when it was sold. Okay, I'm sorry. Yeah, I sold the item then. Oh, I covered up the wrong part anyhow. It says start time, listing info. It says who the buyer is. I've got to cover that up. Start time, 20th of December. So I went into all the active listings that I did and checked for the 20th of December and saw that everything else was in tub 30. So it was a natural assumption this should be in tub 30 as well, and it was. That makes sense. Hopefully I've done something other than screw things up today. Like I said, it's been a bit of a day. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to get this stuff into very simple pre-packaged post, which is what the best way of having stuff ready. Cabela's, I'm annoyed about them, I tell you right now. Okay, so I've still got some extra small padded mailers, so Halloween goes into that. Some of these are older listings too, and yeah, they I've got 20, like I said, I've got 25% running off the shop at the moment. So, and I know that by the time you add in the eBay fees, I've lost effectively 30-odd%. At this particular moment, am I overly bothered? No, I'm not, because I just want to clear stuff out. Like some of this stuff has been in my shop for ages. I need to condense things. Stephen, thank you for buying off me. We'll get that one's done. There's nothing large here. Day is kicking on. It's 2:15, and I've got a whatnot tonight. I'll chuck that into another mailer. I like these extra small padded mailers. I think they're better than the plain brown ones that we've bought. I think with those plain brown ones, I almost need to just go back to full plastic or something like that, because those ones are crap. Jody, thanks for buying Grey's Anatomy. I hope and pray that you looked at the photos for your $6 season of a DVD. I should be buying the rest of the Walking Dead stuff like that as well. I want to get all the Walking Dead. Want to watch it. And don't want to subscribe to bloody Foxtel or whatever it is that you need to do. All right, so got a couple of small mailers here. We'll use those. Customer has paid for the post, so we'll get the Bunnings cap first out of the way. Just chuck it into the... Okay, for Jai, thank you, Jai. You can pretend or you are a tradie, either way around. Your dress up is now complete. I'm just sort of thinking ahead to what else needs to happen today. Like I said, I've got the kids book Whatnot on later. Got post to do. Wouldn't mind a bit of downtime. Feel like it has been a bit of a day. Lots of stuff going on behind the scenes too. Nothing terrible. But you know, there's a lot of stuff. It's like, well, you know, little things from people. It's kind of weird. People who I've hardly communicated with for quite some time upset that we eloped. You know, I did put the fact that we did it on Facebook, but just lots of little things like that. It's funny, you know. I kind of would expect if I hadn't spoken to someone properly for a couple of years that they wouldn't be upset that, you know, we just had two witnesses who, you know, who, considering my history, you know, most people would understand if I've had a friend for 50 years that he may be getting a bit of a look in when it comes to being a witness. And the fact it's, you know, my third marriage, it's like, makes it sound like they'll happen quickly, doesn't it? But no. No. Well, the previous two were very long-term relationships. Just didn't work out. Now, this is for the legend. Let's have a look here. Kirsty, you're a champion. All right, let's, I don't know, because it's small, I'm just going to be putting it through as small. And let's quickly just give her that refund whilst I'm remembering. Send a refund. It's just $3.50, but keep your promises when you say you're going to do something. $3.50, next. Other adjustment. Thank you very much. Next. Next. Cool. All right. Kirsty has a refund, which is what we like. And I have to get out the Marauders map almost and solemnly swear I'll do some work tomorrow. Finally, the pair of shoes. I have said this in the past, but I do like selling shoes, and I like selling clothes, even though I may not like listing them. As I've said in the past, I think it's, as eBay sellers, it's a chance for us to really help people, you know, wear something that is, you know, lets them afford something that they may not be able to afford. It's even like with the book bundle. It's like, books are so expensive now. And those Ando books, you know, like I said, a lot of the time I bulk buy them. I would have paid anywhere between 50 cents to $1 for them. So I hope I made a little bit of money. It won't have been a lot, but it's still a tidy little bundle to get out of the way. It's so bizarre. Like, I know there's still a lot of work to be done in this area. Ali's worried about how many tubs we've got in here. I know I can condense a few of them. She was like, probably only 4 or 5. I'm like, no. So I'll put it out to you guys too, but you'd have to act on this quickly. No, I know it sounds stupid. I am happy to sell every unlisted book that I have. They're all mainstream authors, but I'm happy to sell every book I've got in tubs for $2 each plus shipping. So if you want to do that, or even better, if you want to come here and collect them, there's several hundred, so you'd need to have several $100, but it's just an option. One, it'll help me, but two, if you want to set up your bookshop, it will most certainly help you. All the books will go for more than what I just said. Steph, thank you for buying the shoes off me. And with that, guys, pretty much completes what we're doing here. I'm going to just get some little stuff done off camera. Little stuff, meaning just clean up my mess over on Alli's desk, where I had my lunch and other bits and pieces. And we may continue the conversation when I'm driving along in my automobile. Dun, 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 dun. All right. We are done, skis. Yep, you're on, you're with me, you're on. Keys, please. Home. Home. Let's get out of here, oh yeah. Oh, wow. Behind me, the storm clouds are crazy. Don't know if you can... No, probably won't show you. If that doesn't pass over, that is going to bucket. Bucket! Yeah! All right, so Tori, yes, Tori, tomorrow you have to attend to business. Yes, Tori, okay. That was a pretty tough conversation, but someone had to have it with me. It may as well be me. So we'll pack the Votnot orders. I think in earnest I need to figure out dimensions in here. God, I spin out every time I look back. It's just the clouds are so dark. So yeah, get that stuff done. And just prepare. How are you guys doing? Has anyone, like, if you're comfortable, have you had any wins that you want to pop down in the comments below? As you saw, I feel like I had a few pretty solid, crappy bullshit things happen. But it was reassuring to still get some sales. Like, you know, you still think to yourself, holy shit, I'm doing nothing on my store, being eBay. But I've still managed to make some coin. I think conservatively driving up, we're going to be almost shutting down our whole stores, with the exception of some small things that we can carry here and in the trailer. So I would be of the opinion that we are going to make bugger all from eBay as we're traveling. It will be interesting to find out. I'm going to be carrying Whatnot stock with me. Getting a bit of assistance from ChatGPT to find out the sell-through rate. Like, you can upload your CSVs and stuff like that, and it'll like micro-analyze some of your eBay data for you if you choose to. It's just good having an impartial eye. It's great having tubs that have got rollers on them too, just FYI. Don't be alarmed by that sound, even though it sounded terrible. I didn't get to catch up with Rhiannon today, or Lockie. Going to arrange it for next weekend because it may be the last time for a very long time I get to say good day to them. Sorry, if you don't know who they are, well, they're my friends, but they're also like channel members and stuff like that. So I said, look, if we catch up today, I can literally, I wasn't being a poser, but it was pissing down rain. And I was also like, I'm so busy. If we catch up today, it'll just be at the bloody Routley's, which is outside of the off-site, for 10 minutes. I'll come out, give you a cuddle and say goodbye. But I'd rather spend half an hour to an hour with them. And they were like, yep. Now things may slide backwards. Yes. Yes. Unsecured cargo. That's why you have the cargo netting behind you guys. All right. So yeah, lots of stuff going on every day now. You're going to hear me bitch about being busier and busier. What I need to do though is also, I think we need to work more in a tub system where once we've done a whatnot, that tub is depleted. We'll still need the tubs going up north, but you know, maybe they can be stacked into each other. Maybe we will throw them out because we don't need them. I'm not entirely certain what the best course of action is on that one. All I know is it's going to be an interesting time, and most definitely a time of sorting ourselves out, figuring out what's important to be shipped, what's worth keeping, what's worth taking in here, the steps required to get this into something livable. Like we've now come past the time where just talking about it. Tomorrow I'm going to make a list. Ali would actually be proud of me. I'm going to have to make a list of things that I need to accomplish tomorrow. That way they get done. So, you know, like buying the insulation tape for in here. I've seen this spray-on product, but I don't know if it's good, and I'm not very good with stuff like that. This insulation tape is very thick. That will protect us a little bit going up. Also noise too. Ali was talking about getting an annex to hang off the back. So you open up the back of the Flipmobile and this annex sort of hangs over the door to give us an extra room. But I don't want, if we're doing whatnots just random, I don't want to be sitting in an annex yelling and laughing with you guys. Plus, to be honest, I don't even know how I can very effectively get it all sorted out for lighting. I'm going to take one of my really good lights, possibly, and see how much power it draws. Otherwise, I might just get two of the magnetic clamp-on rechargeable LED lights. They'd also do the trick. The main thing that people do, like, screw up with their whatnot lighting is they have the main light behind them that you can't see the product properly. The product needs to be king, not the person, not the room. So it doesn't matter if you're a little bit shadowy as long as the thing that you're trying to sell is visible. So all things to take into consideration, that is for sure. Guys, I'm waffling now. I'm going to flick this off for a hot second, get the labels done. I won't bother printing the label song because, you know, it's going to be 5 things. And my left eye keeps closing, I noticed. Sometimes happens when I'm stressed. So I've got a weak left eye from birth. And back then they didn't know how to fix it in time. So I've got a lazy left eye, just like my lazy bod. I'll talk to you guys soon. Legends Real Talk. Phone ran flat. Need to charge it for the whatnot tonight. Packed orders. Got them off to the post office. The key in the van snapped. Ali fixed it, sorta. We got her up and running. Got to call a key guy. It's going to be probably several $100. Yay. And I'll see you on the next one.